This is one of those videos that just makes you feel good inside. This dog who was abandoned at a shelter had no idea what was in store for him when he was adopted by a loving couple. His life would never be the same, and this dog would become famous for his role in a wedding. You will see. In today's video, we bring to you an amazing story of a golden retriever that became famous for being a ring bearer at a wedding. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow. Also, be sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any new stories. The year was 2013 when Tom and Lucy Brown got married. They were the perfect match, and their love was something everyone at the wedding could feel. Their families and friends came together from all over the country to celebrate their special day. It was going to be a day filled with laughter, joy, and most importantly, love. But the Browns had something else planned, something that would make the wedding truly unforgettable. As guests began to arrive, they couldn't help but notice a four-legged guest who was also there to celebrate the big day. The dog's name was Bailey. He wasn't just any dog. He was the Browns' special addition to the family, their golden retriever. Bailey was more than just a pet to them. He was a member of the family who had joined them on their journey through life. When they decided to get married, they knew that Bailey should be a part of their special day. So they trained him to be the perfect ring bearer. After months of preparation, the day finally arrived. As the ceremony began, everyone's eyes were on the happy couple. Tom and Lucy were beaming as they exchanged vows and rings. But it was Bailey who stole the show. As he walked down the aisle with a red bow tie around his neck, everyone couldn't help but burst into laughter. Some even shed a tear as they watched this adorable dog take his place next to the altar. When it was time for the ring exchange, all eyes were on Bailey. He proudly presented the rings on a small pillow and then barked once to signal that it was time for the ceremony to continue. Everyone in attendance was in awe of Bailey's performance. He had been so well trained, and his enthusiasm for the big day was clear to everyone. But Bailey's role in the wedding wasn't over yet. After the ceremony, there was a reception where the party continued. Bailey was the center of attention as guests showered him with love and treats. He lapped up all the attention and then some. In fact, he was so popular that the Browns even made a custom cake for him with his own picture on it. Everyone at the wedding had a great time celebrating with the happy couple and Bailey. It was a day filled with laughter, joy, and unforgettable memories. Bailey's story didn't end there. After the wedding, the Browns shared pictures and videos of Bailey's big day on social media. And that's where things got interesting. The post went viral, and soon Bailey was being contacted by media outlets from all over the world. They wanted to feature his story and celebrate this amazing dog who had become an internet sensation. Bailey was more than happy to oblige. He loved being in the spotlight, and he enjoyed sharing his story with others. He even appeared on several TV shows, including Good Morning America. But Bailey's fame didn't go to his head. He remained the same humble dog that everyone had fallen in love with at the wedding. He was still the same goofy, playful pup who loved nothing more than spending time with his family. In an interview with Good Morning America, Tom and Lucy Brown talked about how Bailey had become a part of their lives. They had adopted him from a shelter and knew from the moment they saw him that he was the one. Bailey had a great personality and was full of energy. Plus, he was a golden retriever, which was Lucy's favorite breed. They knew that he was going to be the perfect addition to their family. When it came to training Bailey for his role in the wedding, the Browns were patient and positive. They worked with him for months to make sure he was well trained and knew exactly what was expected of him. They used positive reinforcement and plenty of treats to make sure Bailey was motivated and eager to please. On the big day, Bailey did not disappoint. He walked down the aisle like a pro and presented the rings with pride. The Browns were so proud of him and knew that he had made the wedding even more special. The internet loved Bailey's story. It was heartwarming to see a dog play such an important role in a wedding, and his enthusiasm was contagious. People from all over the world reached out to the Browns to congratulate them and Bailey on his big day. In the years since the wedding, Bailey has continued to live a life of luxury. He has his own Instagram account where his followers keep up with his adventures. He has traveled all over the world and has met people from all walks of life. But no matter where he goes or who he meets, Bailey always remembers his roots. He is still the same humble dog who loves spending time with his family and making people happy. Tom and Lucy Brown knew that adopting Bailey was meant to be. From the moment they saw him at the shelter, they knew that he was going to be a special dog, and he has more than lived up to their expectations. Not only is he a loving and loyal companion, but he is also a certified therapy dog who brings joy to people all over the country. When asked about the secret to their success in training Bailey, the Browns said that patience and positivity are key. They worked with him for months to make sure he was well trained and knew exactly what was expected of him. They used positive reinforcement and plenty of treats to make sure Bailey was motivated and eager to please. In addition to his training, Bailey's natural intelligence and eagerness to please also helped him succeed. He is a smart dog who loves to learn, and he was always eager to please his owners. Bailey's story is an inspiration to others who want to adopt rescue dogs. He is a perfect example of how a sheltered dog can thrive and bring joy to a family. With patience, love, and training, any dog can be a well-behaved member of society. Bailey's story is a reminder that animals can bring so much joy into our lives. They have a unique ability to sense our emotions and offer support and comfort when we need it the most. Bailey's love and loyalty have been a constant source of strength for the Browns, and they wouldn't be able to imagine their lives without him. Now, let's move on to the next part of the video. Bailey's presence at the wedding made headlines around the world, and soon he was receiving invitations to appear on television shows and talk about his big day. He became an overnight sensation, and his story inspired many people to consider adopting a rescue dog. Throughout his rise to fame, Bailey remained humble and true to his loving nature. He continued to make regular appearances at animal shelters, encouraging people to adopt and care for animals in need. He was a true ambassador for animal welfare, and his dedication to helping other animals never wavered. In the years following the wedding, Bailey's life was filled with many adventures. He traveled all over the United States, meeting new people and making new friends along the way. He even made several trips to the UK and Australia, where he was greeted by adoring crowds of fans. Despite all the excitement and adventure that came with being an international celebrity, Bailey never forgot his roots. He remained the same goofy, playful dog who loved spending time with his family and going for long walks in the park. As Bailey grew older, he continued to inspire people all over the world with his story and his unwavering love for animals. He was a true inspiration to all who knew him, and his legacy of kindness and compassion will live on forever. We hope you enjoyed learning about the amazing life of Bailey, the golden retriever who became famous for being a ring bearer at a wedding. If you want to hear more heartwarming stories about animals, please stay tuned. We have plenty more where that came from. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.